health insurance being one of the very important kind of coverage, Mahavir. So let's break this down. Not only, informing our viewers about the kind of cover one needs to have, but also one very basic common question. You have an employer who's covering you under group insurance. Why is it important for you to have a standalone policy, whether in the form of family floater or individual health insurance? But why is it important? Because a lot of people just miss out over here. People, for example, if they work for a good company or maybe an MNC, they have a sufficient cover or a large amount of cover in terms of sum assured, etc. But then that is what they think, that this is enough and they will be taken care of. But they don't consider situations where they might need to move on. That will be the time that they might not have the same kind of coverage. So why is it important to have your own personal health insurance cover in whatever form, family floater or individual? Mahavir.
Topic that we should be talking about. A lot of people actually don't understand the importance of a personal insurance, health insurance. The key aspects that you need to understand when you're depending only on your company's insurance is that first thing is that the company's insurance is linked to your employment. The moment you leave the organization, you are separated from the organization for multiple reasons. The cover is likely to basically, not be there, right? You will be without a cover. It could be also because you're taking a break, or probably you're joining or starting your own company and hence do not have a cover in the new organization that you join. The second important thing to understand is that the cover, the control over the quality of the cover is not with you. The control over the quality of the cover is with the CFO or the HR head of the organization you belong to. Every year this gets reviewed, the costs get reviewed, and if the costs go up, your CFO or your CHRO or the CEO may curtail the cover and reduce the cover, introduce new restrictions, bring in co-pays, which is basically sharing a certain amount of money from your pocket whenever there is a claim and all that. So you are talking about, on one side, something which is very personal. Healthcare is extremely personal. Healthcare is something that you need to cover for your lifetime, and then you are depending on someone who is not your family and someone who's going to take a decision who's outside your family. So control is the other reason why you need to have your own health insurance and not depend upon anybody else who's going to look at it very objectively and from a cost point of view and not from your requirements point of view. Curtailing of cover is something that regularly happens in large companies when they see very, very large claims and the cost going up. The third and the most important is, it's not necessary that you can get health insurance whenever you want. Let's say a lot of people feel that, okay, I am going to be in employment and work with large companies for a good period of my, my career, and I will always have health insurance and I will buy a personal insurance later when I need it. But very important thing to note is that it's not necessary that when you want insurance, you will get insurance, because in case there is any kind of health issue, lifestyle issue, let's say someone is extremely overweight or underweight, or is basically having a disease, or anybody in the family is having a specific disease. It could be as simple as having two diseases, like let's say a diabetes and a hypertension at an early age. And your chances of getting a good health insurance, a comprehensive health insurance, significantly goes down, and goes down to a level where probably either you will not get a cover or you will get a cover at a way higher cost. So these three things: control, not having a cover when you basically will need it, and the third one is basically having your own personal cover, because it is something that is personal and required to cover your own healthcare, are the three reasons why you need to have your own cover and not completely depend on your company's health insurance or health benefits.